Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow any feelings of stress or tension or worry to gradually feel like it's leaving your body in your outward breath. On the next inward breath in, feel a surge of resourcefulness going in through your nose, filling your body with a feeling of confidence and calmness. And as you exhale, if they aren't already, allow your eyelids to close. And as they close, allow yourself to drift off into your own imagination. I want you to remember a time when you were a child, staring into a full-length mirror. Maybe you can remember the frame around that mirror, or perhaps how you used to look when you were that age. Maybe it brings back fond memories of a happy childhood, or perhaps already you were becoming aware of the skills, talents, or ambitions that you had even at that younger age. As you breathe in and breathe out, look at yourself in that reflection in the mirror. And I wonder what would happen, much like Alice through the looking glass. You walked forward into the mirror and found yourself in a very different world on the other side. I want you to imagine on this other side, things aren't what they seem. Nothing is what it is, and everything could be something new. I want you to see a doorway nearby, and you feel that this doorway could lead to a garden. You get the sense that this garden is a magical garden, a garden that is different. As you breathe in and breathe out, just imagine standing in front of that door, and as I count downwards from 5 to 1, you will imagine opening the door, walking through the door, and entering this magical garden. 5, putting your hand on the handle. 4, turning the handle. 3, opening the door. 2, walking through that door. And 1, closing the door behind you as you find yourself in a magical garden. A garden with animals that are bigger than they would normally be. Plants that are brighter colors than they would normally be. Maybe you can see a hummingbird, a waterfall. Maybe you can see plants that look like animals or even people, like a wise man or the representation of pure abundance. But there is something in this magical garden that really captures your imagination. A rose bigger than any human. Maybe 7 foot, 8 foot rose. And I want you to imagine you study the rose, appreciating the beauty of the rose, that the petals are so delicate. It has several meanings. The meaning of love, the meaning of strength. But you also notice those thorns. And I want you to use the power of your imagination to step into the rose and become the rose. Imagine how you would feel feeling delicate, beautiful, but at the same time protected. And as you imagine yourself as a radiant rose with petals that glisten in a multitude of vibrant colours, you accept that each petal represents a facet of your unique and beautiful essence. Envision your energy as a delicate fragrance emanating from your core, captivating those around you with your positivity and grace. And then see the thorns on your rose, sharp and resilient, forming an impenetrable barrier around your energy, protecting you from any negativity that seeks to harm. You are the rose, and feel the strength of your rose's thorns, like a shield that wards off any intentions that are not aligned with your well-being, ensuring your positive energy remains untouched. As you encounter different individuals, visualize your rose instinctively adjusting its thorns, maintaining your positive energy while filtering out any negative influences. And allow your rose to blossom even more brilliantly, its petals unfurling to reveal your authentic self, while the thorns remain ready to safeguard your positivity. Harness your imagination to picture yourself surrounded by a garden of roses, each one representing a facet of your life, thriving with vibrant energy and strength. And imagine the vibrant colours of your roses merging into a radiant aura around you, creating a protective shield that only allows positive energy to enter your space. As you envision your rose's thorns as a natural boundary that repels any negativity, it enables you to be even more authentic and positive, knowing that you have that boundary to form your personal energy field. Feel the connection between your rose's thorns and your own inner intuition, guiding you to discern genuine intentions from those that may seek to disrupt you or your energy. As you interact with others, visualize your thorns extending gently, forming a protective barrier that maintains the sanctity of your energy. Your thorns will keep you safe, to protect you in intuitively. And around certain people, the thorns retract as they're not necessary. Sense the balance within your rose, the delicate beauty of its petals harmonizing with the strength of its thorns, creating a powerful symbol of self-protection. And imagine your rose shedding any negativity, like water droplets sliding off its petals, leaving only a trail of beauty and strength in its wake. And you see yourself embracing the dual nature of your rose, knowing that its thorns are not a sign of defensiveness, but rather a reminder of your inherent ability to protect your own energy. And you can visualize your rose expanding, growing taller and more magnificent, its thorns becoming even more formidable. And feel the energy of your rose merging with your own, creating a harmonious synergy that empowers you to navigate any situation with confidence and grace. Imagine now that you're a rose, thinking about your future on the other side of that mirror. How this feeling of strength and positive energy will serve you back in reality. Sense the empowerment that comes from the knowledge that you possess the ability to choose who enters your energetic space, keeping your positive energy sacred. Imagine your rose's thorns as gatekeepers, granting access only to those who respect and honor your energy, while deterring any negativity. As you immerse yourself in this imagery, smelling the smell of your rose, allow the essence of your rose to infuse your being, enabling you to embrace your positive energy and protect it with the gentle strength of its thorns. You are the rose, and the rose is you. And as you accept that, you can then leave this giant rose, taking all of its power of protection with you into you. Feel that you can be more authentic, be more of who you are, feeling that your intuition will protect you, just like the thorns of a rose. Allow this change to integrate into your being, much like a pebble thrown into a pond, rippling to every part of the surface of that pond. Feel this change rippling throughout your life, the past, the present, the future, giving you a sense that you are still you, with the ability to protect your boundaries much more firmly than you ever have before. What if you always were a rose, but didn't realize the power in your thorns? As you walk around this magical garden, you have a deep sense that you want to return to this place. But for now, it's time to leave. You see that door, and you walk through that same door you came into, And then you see a mirror. And the you that's in reality right now is on the other side of that mirror. Imagine walking through that mirror back into you as you are right now, listening to my voice. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose, accepting that this journey within your imagination are just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams, as you now fully integrate into the present. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, feeling completely here in the moment, in the present, as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. You will awaken feeling positive, energetic, but strong, and feeling capable and able to fully be your most powerful and authentic self. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.